Night 5 of the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio have just come to a close. I'm Ariana Kukors.
And I'm Lynn Joyce.
And the first race of the night was the men's 200 breaststroke, where we saw our very own Josh Pernot win a silver medal.
Yeah, Josh Pernot, I think his strategy all along has been to come on really strong in that last 50, and he did just that, pulled off a great swim. Not a best time, but winning a medal in that event was tough tonight. Across the board, from first place to sixth place, I think only 0.4 seconds separated the field. So always comes down to the touch there, and he came out with a silver. Kevin Cordes finishing outside of the medal hunt, but still a great race for both of those guys.
Definitely. The next race of the night was the women's 200 butterfly, where we saw Camille Adams post a personal best time, even though she was just out of the medals.
Yeah, Camille Adams finishing in fourth place, but finally getting under that 2:06 mark, which is an amazing swim for her. So really happy for Camille. Haley Flickener outside of the medal count as well, but still a strong swim. Her very first Olympics, finaling and all. So proud of those girls as well.
Yeah, it was great. The first place was Maria Garcia Belamonte, who's someone that I've raced a lot in the IMs. She's been around for a long time. She posted the fastest time and won gold medal tonight.
Yeah, and this is the first Olympic Games in 3 Olympics that a Chinese swimmer has not won that event. So switching it up a little bit.
Wow, there you go. The third final of the night was the men's 100-meter freestyle, where Nathan Adrian, the defending champ, ended up placing a bronze, which he seemed happy with.
Yeah, I think in those close races, like the 50 and the 100 free, if you can get your hand on the wall and get a medal, it always comes down to hundredths of a second. We saw Kyle Chalmers of Australia with the gold medal, 18 years old.
Oh my gosh.
I think the last time a teenager won the 100 freestyle at the Olympics, the men's 100 freestyle, was in 1992, Alexander Popov. So, this is a race that typically older guys end up winning, the bigger, older guys. And that was an amazing swim. He had an incredible last 15 meters, came out of nowhere, and, won the gold.
And that's one of those races that, being in the middle of the pool, I couldn't even imagine swimming with, because you have all of these guys and there's so many waves within it. Nathan was in an outside lane last night, and you kind of have to think it'd be nice to be in the outside lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you ever experience that as a sprinter, liking the outside lanes more than the middle?
I did. I like the outside lanes, but I think especially with the men's sprinters, they churn up so much water when they're swimming, and the waves are they're unreal.
Yeah, they seem like it. The last final of the night was the women's 4x200 freestyle relay, where Team USA put together a solid team and ended up in gold.
Yeah, we've been very dominant in this relay for men and women across the board for the last several Olympic Games. Our first 3 ladies, we had Allison Schmidt, Leah Smith, and Maya Dorado all splitting 156s, so across the board, very strong. It was close going into the last leg with Katie Ledecky, but it's Katie Ledecky, and we pulled out the gold by at least a body length. So I'm sure those girls are thrilled, especially the ones that swim in prelims as well. Everyone will come home with a gold medal. So amazing race for them.
And the camaraderie of the team, we saw them in the ready room beforehand, their embrace after. It just seemed like a really special moment for that team, and I was really happy that they were able to come together and pull out that gold.
Yeah, and I think anytime you have Schmitty, Allison Schmidt, on a relay, it's just, she brings up the atmosphere. She's such a happy, funny person. So
she is.
I can only imagine the jokes that they were telling in
I
there.
know, always. So there were a couple notable semifinals tonight. Of course, we're going to have the last duel tomorrow in the 200 individual medley between Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps.
Yeah, we saw the semifinal between Lochte and Phelps, and they were swimming side by side. So it's fun to see them race side by side, even when they're not giving it their all. We know they're going to both turn it up a notch tomorrow night, and I know who I am favoring. I'm sure you have your favorites. But it's going to be a great race. I mean, we can pretty much lock it in with a 1-2 finish for those guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll also be watching the women's 100 freestyle final, where both of our women advanced to that. So we'll keep an eye on it. But there's so much going on, and you can keep track of everything in social media using #SwimUnited. You can follow USA Swimming on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, usaswimming.org, as well as our YouTube channel.
And you can join the conversation with Ari and I at Lynn Joyce and at Ariana Kukors on Instagram and Twitter. Let us know who you're rooting for, Lochte or Phelps. It's the big question.
Yeah, no, I cannot wait to see. There's going to be a lot of action. We're going to be keeping track of everything going on in day 6 prelims tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned.